Alright, here we are back with the second episode in our Starfield playthrough. This is Groundhog Gaming, and welcome to our playthrough. And we're going to hit E here just to renew our XP boost because we're fully healed. But we're going to go out here. I'm so sorry about that. And go out. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hit tab and go in here and look. And we're about 2/3 of the way to level 2. We want to get to level 2. That is kind of imperative that we do that. And I just opened the scanner. It says scan creatures, minerals, and plants. Each unique item scanned progresses your survey data of the planet. Completed survey data can be sold for credits. The scanner mode also unlocks additional features such as building outposts and using social skills like diplomacy and intimidation. We're not going to worry about any of these, but we are going to scan some creatures and materials. And what I want to do is scan that, and I'm going to go up and harvest it because I want to scan this. I want to get those, and we're gonna scan all of this stuff and harvest this iron and silver and lead. We want quite a bit of lead. We actually want to get quite a bit of that. But we're going to run around and scan stuff. And we're going to go visit that observation deck over there too at some point. But right now we're just going to roam around and try to scan things until we make a level. That's the whole purpose of this. And we want to go a little further than just making one level. We want to get some distance towards making another level. Not all the way there, but some distance. There's neon. We're gonna go up here and hit E to harvest. And it's toxic gas, so we don't want to get too close and stay strong. There's argon. We don't really need argon, but over here. Here, and we now have 6 of 8 resources done, but we are going to go, those are inorganic resources. There's some more lead, and there's some more iron. Don't care about the iron, but we want the lead. We don't have a boost pack, so we're going to go down here and continue along our way. And when we scan these plants out fully, these are plants, this is flora, and we're getting close. Alright, so we're going to go out here and we're going to scan this out. We're going to keep going on this stuff till we get, sorry, I had to start my timer. Keep forgetting that. I never remember that. We're going to go over here and scan until we're at 63, so we'll need 2 or maybe 3 more of those. There's 75, yeah, we'll need two more now. We don't get much in the beginning when we scan, but we do want to get all of these scanned out that we can. And we're going to scan out more stuff. We're not done. We're going to scan out until we make not only one level, but until we get part way to another level. And one of the things that we're going to do, we're right up here by the ship. Let's go up here. Alright, we're back where we started, and there's some critters here, and we're going to kill them and take their nutrient. And there's another one that went over this way. There he is. We can scan him and kill him. take his nutrient. Not that we really need the nutrient, but then we're going to go back up this way. And we're going to go down the hill. And there's a critter over here we're going to kill. And that's going to get us some experience. But what's more important...
Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures are there for combat.
Okay, we killed him. That gave us some experience. Take his fiber. And then we're going to run around and we're going to get all of this. There's another abandoned weapons station. That's good news. That means we got a couple places we can discover if we have to. Already got that. We're going to go down here. There's another dust route, and you can see in the lower left corner there now that we have we have kind of a mini map sort of a thing. That's very helpful, as you can tell. All right, and we're going to go around here. Yeah, we definitely want to get part way at least. There's that. Now we just made a point. That's good news. So we have a skill point available. We're going to hit P. I'm going to hit tab out of here. And then we're going to hit the P key. And that's going to take us into our skills. And we have piloting. But what we want is boost pack training and security. Before we get out of this, we want both of these. But we want security right now. All right. And then we're going to hit F. Well, let's go back out here and look at tab. We just started level 2, and we can hit B and get a better breakdown. We need 275 points total to get to level 3. We're at level 2, and we want to get to level 3. So we're going to escape out of here and hit F and go in here and scan some more stuff. And one of the ways we're going to do that is by seeing those critters there. We're going to scan some more critters and kill them.
Your performance in that conflict was beyond adequate.
Killing them also scans them just in case there wasn't. Okay, so that got us 100%. We're going to take all of their stuff. And there's another. And we've got all the flora that we can get here. But we don't have all the fauna. We've got one fauna. And those we've done, right? There's another one of those little critters on the ground. We want to go scan him. We want to get as much XP as we can without using up any ammo. That's what we're doing. XP, we're not using any ammo. We're using our laser. And we're just going to roam around. And we are going to get XP. So we're almost 2/3 of the way to our
Warning,
next level.
enemy activity detected.
What? Where? Oh yeah, don't. Doggone it! You don't supposed to kill them. We're gonna run over here. We'd get another level inside, but I want to make absolutely certain. So we're gonna run, And take all the lead we can get. I'm going to show you the other little trick we're going to use here when we're done. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to run over towards this thing. Okay. We don't need argon. This abandoned weapons. There's a ship here. Just wondering. Alright, which is potentially good news. But we just want to get over here where we want to wait and stop right here. Alright. We don't want to go any closer. That gave us 22 XP. I don't want to get in a fight with these guys. I don't know exactly what kind of ship that is. Yeah, we'll leave them alone. We got something going on there. There's that observation deck. Oh, lung damage. Yeah, that figures. Alright, so there's a storm going on. We got lung damage. And our lung damage just got worse. We're going to get a cough at some point. Alright, but we're going to get down here. Oh, there's the last of our... That's it. Now we have got all of those scanned. And we're going to run over here. Try to scan out some more critters. But we're headed towards that observation deck. We're getting protection regen. Now, that's weird. Alright. Yeah, it's getting worse. But we can cure it, so it's okay. Silver we don't really need. We need lead and iron, and lead is the one we really kind of want. That'll save us from buying lead later. Yeah, we have a cough. We'll fix it. We're going to fix that cough at some point. But right now we're just going to go let our stuff build back up. And we're looking for critters too. Fauna. I call them critters, in case you're wondering. Because they're the critters to me. That's what they are. They're critters. Alright. We've got about 300 meters. There's some more of those creek grazers, which we don't need, but we can kill them and get a level. And we're not using any ammo doing that. Alright. Another one. Alright. Antimicrobials. And there's another one.
Is no longer a viable option.
Come on. Come on. I'm getting close. And these are all level 1 creatures. They're low level creatures, so they're not hard to kill. And we'll get over here to this observation tower and discover that if we can. And that should give us another 22 XP, which will put us really close. And we've got something up here. People fighting up here. There's a spacer. We might be able to kill that spacer. And he has... We're going to take his window. Oh my goodness. Oh crap. Oh wow. Yeah, your health is low, no doubt. Oh wow. Come on. Reload, damn it. There's a doggone terror morph. How did we end up with a terror morph?
It is a shame. Exploration. Motherboard shut down.
Go. Go. Oh, crap. Come on, go. I'm stuck. Oh. Well, he is not going down at all. We are in deep trouble here. Yeah, get away from me, dude. Wow, I've never been in this fight before. Not this early. We've only got 128 rounds left. We're going to go in here and cure our disease, which is injector. Okay. So now we're better there. Why am I stuck?
Time to duck.
Oh, quit shooting me. Don't shoot me. Oh, he killed me. Alright, so I died. That's no good. Yeah, you don't want to get in a fight with a terror morph this early on. I gotta go find we'll let them work on him for a little bit. I gotta get my breathing difficulty fixed up. And that is my injector. Lung damage is cured. Alright, so now we've got to go over here. We want to run away and let them kill him as much as we can. We do not want to get this guy. We got to... Man. So... Vasco is down. Ah! Reload. Yeah, you're having a little trouble, are you, buddy? Quit shooting me! Shoot the daggone terror morph. Reload. Run. Ah! This is going to be one hell of a fight. the ammo I got left for this, but I got a Grindel. Come on. Get up, Vasco. Get up, Vasco. Come on. Man, you suck. Alright, so... Alright, go. Come on. I don't have any healers left. Oh, that's no good. Yeah. Come on, buddy. Give me some. Consume that. I don't have anything left to heal me with. That is not good. Come on, Vasco. Get up, buddy. Let's see. Get in, get a new weapon. We got a Grindel. We've got 132 rounds for the Grindel. Or we've got the Eon. Man. I guess we're going with the Eon. Even though we only get 12 rounds at a time, it does better damage. I can't heal. That is not good. Oh yeah, that's not good. We got to go back to the ship. We do not want to get... What is this? Where is he? Is he coming here? Alright, so we're going to get over to the ship somehow, and then we'll... I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I've never gotten this situation before. We're reloaded. Oh yeah, great. Now I got some of these critters. Well, at least I don't have those critters. Oh no! Oh, run! 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 Oh wow, we got a level that gave us full health. Alright, so there comes Vasco. Alright, so that's all we need. I just care about getting Vasco back, and we're gonna get on out of here. Put our gun away. We'll worry about those guys later. I am out of ammo for the Maelstrom. I died. Alright, so where's my ship? Where's my ship? Up there. We can fast travel. Phew-wee. Alright, so we're going to get up from our seat. Oh my lord. Alright, well we got through that. And we got 40 minutes left. We got a couple of levels out of that. Which is good news. And that gets our stuff. So we're going to hit our... We're going to go tab and go into skills, which we can just hit the P key to do that. We want boost pack training, that's number one. And that's all we need. We can probably... Well, nope, we haven't killed 20 enemies with a ballistic weapon. We've been using lasers, but our wellness we can upgrade as soon as we get a point. But we just got to level 3, so we won't get another one here. But we've got the two things we really wanted to have before we leave here. And there's Vasco. How you doing?
Captain John,
How you doing, buddy?
Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the lodge with no deviations.
Okay, you're to return to the lodge with no deviations. All right, well, we've got, we're going to go down here and actually go do this thing, and we're going to change to a different weapon. We're going to change to the Grindel, because it's an auto weapon. We've only got 120 rounds or so, but we'll get more inside here. We could stick with the pistol, but matter of fact, we might want to just stick with the pistol, because we're gonna run out of. Oh yeah. The other thing I want to do. Before I do anything else, I want to hit the tab key, go into our ship, hit F to go to the cargo hold, hit Q to go to my inventory, roll down here to resources and hit T and store all my resources in the ship. I've only got I am out of and I can store, well, we're not going to store anything. We got that rattler, I guess. I don't have any med packs left. I have none. 0. Oh, it says I have 6, but it wouldn't let me use them. I don't know why. But, okay. Not sure why it wouldn't let me use those. I would have killed that terror morph. That would have been big time XP. But we're not going to go back and fight him now, because he'll probably be full health again, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to try to fight him at full health. So we're going in here. We're going to hit F to turn on our light. Run around here. There's really not much here. There's a med pack right here in this first room, and then there's a container over here with, we'll take that, I guess. We'll use
Curious, these are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
we'll take any ammo we can get, and we want that. That is a book from Old Earth, written in 1894. We want to take that, and there's a reason why we want to take that. Those are worth a lot of money if you take them to the right place, and I'm going to show you the right place at some point in this playthrough. But right now we're just going to collect them. Sorry. Bad people, bad jokes. That is not an Old Earth book. The jokes in there are like dad jokes. They're stupid. You can read those books if you want. I'm not going to. Oh. See that thing right there? That is a heat leech. Reload. And they're always in those things. They will jump out at you. That's not an Old Earth book either. You can look at them and see. Yeah, robots seem to nod in understanding, blah, blah, blah. So, now we're going to go upstairs. I think we've gotten, there's not much in these first couple of rooms. There is quite a bit of stuff here, but not in these first initial areas. Not a whole lot there. Um, there's some digipicks and a cred stick. Med pack. Alright, so now we're going to go up here. And we're going to look around and loot and do our thing here. And basically we're just, he's got chlorine, which is, I don't think this history of xenobiology is one either. Yep, no, it's not. But you find books around that are important, and we're going to find some pretty valuable ones at some point. Those are worth a couple thousand credits a piece, in case you're wondering. Those books, once you sell them, once you find the right place to sell them, and there is a specific place. All right, so I'm just looking around and go in here, and there are people beyond this door. So we're going to go around here. I turned the light off. That's drink pack beer. You can drink beer, and it does have some positive effects, but it also has some negative side effects, and I don't mess with it. I'm going to take that. Alright, so now we're going to go through the door, and we should be able to get through this with no problems. We're going to ease around the corner here.
Huh? Taking fire! Get him! Get him! How does he take that guy down, huh?
Ah, you gotta be kidding me, come on. Alright, so reload again. And we're gonna find out, come on, quit it. This guy just has a rescue axe. And we're gonna take, there's some 6.5 and a Kraken. That's good news. We're going to look around and see what we can do. We'll use food to heal ourselves as much as possible. Like that, we're just going to hit R to consume it. And we'll go through and consume a whole bunch of stuff here. We're going to R to consume that. And then we'll go into our... there's a book laying here, the Pickwick Papers. I don't know if that's... Nope. The Pickwickians. That's Charles Dickens. The lady that we sell those to, she will buy any books except Charles Dickens for a high dollar. But she doesn't want Charles Dickens because apparently, well, she'll explain it when we get there. So we're going to go through this door. And then I'm going to hit tab and go in here to aid and eat what I have to. Bandages, bitten sandwich. We're going to eat that. And you can see over here, there's a little green area. That's how much you get healed. And you can see we're going up a little at a time. We want to save one loaf of bread. And the Centimeat multi will save that. In fact, the udon will eat. And now we're going to go on up. That got us most of the way healed up. So we're going to go up here. And
Terror morph is loose. I repeat, the terror morph is loose. Do not engage. If you can reach
okay, well, we know where that terror morph went, don't we?
That was the best.
Classic United Colonies. Put something in a cage until it kills you.
One more time.
All right, so they were watching a video of where there was a terror morph in a cage and it got loose and killed a bunch of people, or listening to an audio recording. They were listening to something, but we know where that terror morph went now, don't we? And they are not very nice. Frankenstein we definitely want to keep. Shadows in the Attic, not one. Comet is one, written in 1920 by W.E.B. Du Bois. Or W.E.B. Du Bois, however you want to say that. It's Du Bois, I believe. And anyway, those are books that people will buy. This lady will buy. We're going to R that. Go in here and look around, and we can sleep for an hour and heal ourselves fully. And now we don't have to worry about it for a little bit. And we've renewed yeah, we want to take that. Those are big time healing. Those are like 16 points each one of health. Okay, nothing in there. Around the corner. There's a safe. We're going to pick that. Alright, fill in all the slots in every layer to open the lock. Select a key and rotate it until it lines up with the gaps in the security layer. Slot the key to fill in the gaps. Each key can be used only once. Alright, so I usually start with the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means a 3 and a 2. So one of these 3s has to be on the inside, and I'm going to guess it's this one since it's already lined up. And then this one is probably the other one. Now that means this one would have to be on the outside. There's that, and probably this, just like that. So we're going to hit E there and E here, and then E twice. And very good. And we'll take all of these. I don't know if I don't think the blue lab outfit. Okay, that is a plus 5% chance of research sudden developments. We're going to take that, and we're going to hang on to that. This down here is a shielded lab outfit, and that's the same thing. We're going to take the rye. We're going to go over here and take the battle meal multi-pack, restores 16 health, and that's a sealed container. Nothing. Watch out, Vasco. Watch out, follower. I hate followers. Alright, turning our light off. Turn it back on now that we're in this room. Just don't want to alert them to our presence yet. It's hard enough as it is. Take that. There's another multi-pack, battle meal multi-packs. Some bandages, some 3 kilovolt laser cartridges, another Grendel, some 7.7 caseless. We're going to take all of that, and there's another one of those, and in here there is some chunks chicken. We can't get to that. Whenever you see these, that's a weapon rack, as you can see. And turn our light back off and go around the corner. Now we're going to get here. 3 kilovolt laser cartridges. That's empty. There's some chunks of cake. We're going to take it. We don't want the vacuum tape. We want the frag grenades. We don't want the mine. Watch out, Vasco. Now we're going to crouch, go around the corner, and there's 2 guys right there. We're going to shoot them.
Keep your head down!
All right.
The enemy has vacated this location.
No, they haven't.
You're done!
Yeah. We don't want that. I'm going to go out here and pirate raiding pack. We didn't really want the rescue axe, but we're going to hit one now.
You've already lost! Hey, come on now! I'm going for help!
Yeah, go for help. All right. So I got 14 rounds left for this again. Credits and digipick. And there is always a guy in there.
I am aiming for your center of mass.
Okay, we're out. Alright. We're going to check out that modified Grendel too. We don't want that. We don't want that. We do want that. We're going to get in here and check out this modified Grendel that we just picked up. And we get a Rattler and some more 27 caliber heel paste. That's it. Alright. So now we're going to go in here and we're going to look at the modified Grendel. And it has a long barrel. So we're going to B and put that in 2. So we can switch to that because we have 378 rounds for that. We don't have a lot for our Maelstrom, but we're going to switch to this. And we'll use that long barrel Grendel. It'll do a little bit better. Going to go down here, loot around a little bit. There some, these guys always have stuff on them. They're dead, but you know, I'm going to take their credits. They don't need them. Now we're going to go up here and kill off whoever's up here. There's one. Pirate charger, rescue axe don't need. Go around here. Hit F. Come on, quit. I'm stuck on something, a chair. Stuck on a chair. Gonna R that. And that's it. We're gonna go down here. Loot on the way. Credits in a med pack. Credits in a digipick. There's an Equinox and some laser cartridges. That's a laser rifle, in case you're wondering. A med pack and orange juice. And then we will go out here, pick up the Maelstrom. And there's a... We're going to take that, even if we... because it's a basic boost pack. And I think we can change our stuff over. We got packs. Let's see. We've got 2. Yeah, we definitely want to do that one. And we're good. loot this guy. There should be another guy around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure there's another one around here. Credits, heal paste, and chunks cola. But there should have been another guy up here. Okay, well there's not, I guess. I'm gonna go in this room, check it out. Nothing in here. And then we're gonna go this way.
Listen up. We got someone trying to jump our school. Hold them off here while Brogan sets up on the roof. I'm on it. No one's getting through.
Alright, so they're gonna try to stop us. Reload. And loot while we can. Yeah, we don't need that. That's a crafting item. Oh yeah, we definitely want that book. This is the original story of Blackbeard, in case you're wondering. We're gonna ease forward.
Live him up! Tighten up! Watch my back! This isn't over. We're in over our heads. Go! With
Damn.
the pay for that! Not working!
Okay, reloading. Take that. That might be better than what we're wearing, that spacesuit. A little bit. Alright, so we're going to change spacesuits. We're going to go with the chameleon spacesuit because it has better... No, it doesn't. Yeah, we're going to go back with this because this has better physical and they don't fire a whole lot of lasers at us. So physical's the important one. Ballistic weapons do physical damage. Laser weapons do energy damage. EM weapons do EM damage, obviously. So you kind of want to pay attention to what you're getting shot with. I did not want to take that helmet, but we can drop stuff if we get too overloaded. Because we're not concerned with cash or any of that. We're going to have plenty of money. Watch out, Vasco. Come on, man. We're going to take all the weapons, though. And we'll go in and eat again. Before we go too far. He's over there twitching. Alright, they've run, looks like. And this is where they were holding the terror morph. Here, you can see that. Like I said, we know exactly where that terror morph went. And they're not nice creatures, in case you're wondering. Get your pick of fiber, and that is Dr. Hayden Wynn. And
It was
The terramorph is loose. We can't stop it. When we tried to sync with the neural control interface, it just completely flipped out. Broke through its containment chamber like it was made out of paper. It killed Michelson, Cobb, and Sumatri in all of 1 minute. I'm not even sure where it is now. It took off deeper into the facility. A security detail went in after it, but good friggin' luck. When I know it's safe, I'm going to make a run for the comm relay. Try to call in the cavalry. This is Hayden Wynn, lead xenobiologist. Wishing he had gone to dentist school like his parents wanted.
Okay. So, yep, it got loose. And again, we know where it went. And you can find out that they were doing experiments. We're going to unlock that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 3s on the inside. Possibly there. And I'm going to say that's where it is, that and that. Okay, so now this would be out here, there, and there. Yep. So, and we'll take the caseless shotgun shell, which we didn't really need, but we picked 2 locks. And deep mining space helmet we don't need. That's exactly what we've already got. So, now we're going through here.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for.
Aluminum, and we'll Dr. Wynn emergency slate number 2.
We're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the terrormorph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming.
So, yeah, they didn't make it. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the inside, so a 3 and a 2, and we'll figure out which 3 it is, and then we'll go from there. Probably there and there. That's the inside right there. So that means this one goes out here, and I'm guessing probably like that. Yep. So I always try to work out the inside first. And I don't do anything until I've got it all figured out. And we'll go up here. And there's more stuff in this area to loot. Not over there, but here. We'll take that. We don't need the deep mining pack. Well, actually, that's better than the pack we're wearing. So we're going to take that. And it is a basic boost pack. We're going to take that, and the deep mining spacesuit, we're not going to mess with that. But we are going to take the adaptive frame and the deep mining pack, and then we're going to go in and put on the deep mining pack, looks like. Because it's a little better on physical damage than what we're wearing. And it is a basic boost pack, so we definitely want to have a boost pack, but now we're going to reload and go outside. And we're doing much better for, we're going to reload here too. Alright. Go outside here.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
What's your problem with Barrett anyway?
We don't have a problem with Barrett. We want that ship, the Frontier. If you're the captain of it now, that means we're after you.
Well, I'm with Constellation. You need to stop attacking our ship.
Oh, no. You see, maybe your colleague Barrett didn't tell you, but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays, the loot from 100 planets, and it's going to be ours.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.
I don't suppose we can just agree to disagree, no hard feelings.
If he were here, Barrett would say he was proud of you for
Yeah.
asking that.
The answer is no.
All right, so we can do a persuasion here. We don't really need to. I'm just going to, time to make the settled systems a safer place.
Open fire!
Programmed for combat. It is not my primary function.
And we'll hit 0. And then
In combat, there is a high likelihood of human death.
It's frigging!
got him. And they're shooting us from over there.
Exoskeleton
We're going to take all of
damage.
this. And we're going to hit R. And we're going to hit O. And then we're
I
going to hit
am
O
detecting
again.
the enemy once more.
And we're going to jump.
These criminals really should be
And boost.
incarcerated.
Yeah, these criminals really should be incarcerated, he says. Alright, so there should be another dude down here somewhere. Where'd he go? He may be up top. No, he's in this direction. Don't.
Injury received. I do not feel pain, but I hear it is.
Oh, I'm overburdened.
I can't see.
Please avoid getting shot.
O2 boosted
You might
decoy
die.
back. Might want that. Well, maybe.
Exterior
Nope.
plating damaged.
Hey, quit it.
We ain't done yet.
Where are you, you son of a gun, you?
Blood everywhere. Let's do this.
Violence significantly decreases one's life
Oh, yeah.
expectancy.
Of course you jumped down.
I'm out of here. Oh.
We should now be free to travel to Constellation's
Alright.
headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
Now that did us pretty good, and we got a modified Maelstrom. I want to see what that is real quick. Nope, it's got a long barrel and a reflex sight, so we're gonna B and put that in number 1, and then we've got 469 rounds for it too. That's helpful. We got a different modifier. Oh, there's the one. There it is, right there. We're gonna hit B, and put that in number 1. That is a short scope, a muzzle brake, and semi-automatic, which means it does 12 damage. So that's going to be our gun for the time being. And we've got lots of maelstroms, but we'll sell all this junk when we get back. But right now, we're going to head out of here, and we are overburdened. So we're using up O2 every time we move, and we can't fast travel, but we're going to get up here and get back to the ship, and then we're going to end the episode as soon as we get back to the ship. Basically, going up over here, we may have to wait a time or two, but we've got a boost pack. And we've got the ability to use it. That's good. And let's see. We don't have any points, but we're pretty close to another point, I imagine. We're going to put some more points in when we get them, but we got to return to the ship. That's first thing. And there it is, right there, but we'll have to wait again. Right here, we'll wait a little more. It's going to give us that nonsense, but we'll just build up some CO2. It doesn't really matter. Put our gun away. And when we get here, yeah, we've maxed out all of our CO2. Yep.
Captain John, to reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
It'll become second nature before too long. Alright, so what we want to do is go over here and put our stuff in the ship. We want to R to transfer, and we want to hit Q to get to our inventory, and then we want to go through this Berserker combat knife. We might keep that. We're going to get rid of the Rattler. Got to keep the cutter. We're going to get rid of one of the Eons. Sorry. Going to get rid of all 5 of these Grendels. The Kraken. All 9 of the Maelstroms. That modified Maelstrom. The Rattler. The Rescue Axe. We'll keep the rest of this stuff just in case. That does pretty good damage, but it is a laser rifle, and we wanted to use. Now we're going to tab out, go to spacesuits, and we're going to get rid of all of the spacesuits. We're going to get rid of that spacesuit. We're going to keep the one we're wearing. We're going to get rid of any pack that we're not wearing. And that's all of these. And we're going to get rid of the Pirate Assault Space Helmet. And we're going to get rid of any extra apparel that we're not wearing. We want to keep the Blue Lab outfit and the Argos, the minor utility outfit. So we're going to get rid of this. And then we want the throwables. As a matter of fact, we want to go in here and equip those. No. Q. We'll go to throwables and take that. R. Get rid of anything else we've got. Aid, we don't. Resources, that's Q. I want to get rid of resources. T. The rest is fine. That's what we've got. That's what we're going to be carrying around with us. And then we're going to go in here and we're going to go to throwables, and we're going to equip those, not put them in the ship. All right. And then we're going to go back here to the bed, and we're going to end the episode here. All right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Groundhog Gaming, and I do appreciate you all watching, and your comments and suggestions are greatly appreciated. Um, Thank you. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you in the next episode.